Namibia at Work.
We welcome you to another episode of the Namibia at Work talk show, where we discuss labor and employment matters in Namibia. My name is Anna Salkius, and I will be your host for today's episode. Namibia at Work is a platform where we look at issues related to labor and employment in Namibia, as well as provide insight on services available at this ministry and how you can access those services. Today we are looking at the National Occupational Safety and Health Policy, which will be launched on the 6th of December 2021. The mandate of the Occupational Safety and Health Division within the Ministry of Labour is to ensure adherence and enforce compliance to the provision of the Labour Act No. 11 of 2007 in respect of health, safety and welfare of employees, as well as regulations relating to the health and safety of employees at workplace. The policy serves as a framework with set objectives and strategies aimed at improving the current situation relating to occupational safety and health in Namibia. In studio with me today, I am joined by the Deputy Director of Occupational Safety and Health, Mrs. Petrina Nghidengwa, to help us break down the basis of the Occupational Safety and Health Policy. Mrs. Nghidengwa, thank you for making time to be with us.
Thank you very much for having me here, and good morning.
First and foremost, what prompted the Ministry of Labour to come up with a National Occupational Safety and Health Policy?
First of all, Namibia is a member state of International Labour Organization. We are required, as per ILO Convention 155, which is a convention on occupational safety and health, we are required to come up with a National Occupational Safety and Health Policy. That policy helps to set objectives and strategy to address certain issues in the country. In addition to that, why did we come up with a policy? During the financial year of 2013-2014, the ministry have conducted a situational analysis on occupational safety and health in the whole country. That situational analysis have identified different gaps and challenges in the system as a nation. Namibia, the situational analysis have identified gaps within the legal framework, the administrative and the technocracy. Within the legal system, the analysis have identified that Namibia does not have a standalone Occupational Safety and Health Act like other countries. Our safety and health in Namibia, it's under Chapter 4 of the Labour Act, just a chapter in the Labour Act. Plus now the regulations of health and safety, which Anna had just mentioned, that has weakened the safety and health in the country. So for us to have it a strong, to make it a strong component like other components within the labor system, we need to have an act, a standalone act on occupational safety and health. So that is the part of the gap within the legislative framework. Administrative, there are other issues. Occupational safety and health in Namibia is administered by three ministries. That is the Ministry of Labour, Ministry of Health and Social Services, and the Ministry of Mines and Energy. That administrative came into force through a presidential proclamation. However, there is no coordination between the three ministries. A strong coordination when it comes to activities and functions that we need to perform. That is one of the gaps that was identified. When it comes to technocracy, the gap have identified that we do not have enough qualified occupational health and safety experts in the country due to the lack of training institutions in the countries. If you look at what we have in terms of qualified occupational safety and health personnel, those people have studied somewhere outside the country. However, we have institutions that are coming up now with qualification, but it's just at the certificate level. Now, the policy that we are launching on the 6th intend to address those issues that were identified by the gap analysis.
How or in which way is the policy going to benefit the labor market?
The policy, let me start by informing you that this policy will be overseen, its implementation will be supervised by a tripartite OSH task force, which comprises of the government, employers, and the workers. That tripartite will look at how the program will be implemented. So the program itself, which is designed through the policy objectives, has got specific targets that will benefit the labor market. As I have mentioned, the objectives. Specifically, what the workers will benefit from, we spoke about improvement in compensation, aligning our compensation framework to international framework. We spoke about employee wellness that need to be integrated into occupational safety and health. And as such, we need to come up with guidelines to guide the labor market on how they can come up with employee wellness program incorporated into occupational safety and health. Because when you speak about wellness, wellness is a component of health. But as we are addressing health and safety now, of course there are employers that already started with providing occupational safety and health, together with employee wellness, but most of them are leaving that component of health promotion, which we know it boosts employees' morale and definitely it enhances productivity. If your workers' morale are a good level, definitely we know what is the result of that. Again, the program is designed in a way that it gives the task force an opportunity to identify specific issues from different sectors that need to be addressed at time. So definitely the labor market will benefit from the policy.
The policy will be launched on the 6th of December 2021, and on the same day, the Occupational Safety and Health Legal Gap Analysis report will also be validated. What is the report all about?
As we have indicated that one of the strategies under the first objective is to come up with Occupational Safety and Health Standalone Act. And before that, we have decided to conduct a legal gap analysis to analyze the current existing legal framework of occupational safety and health in comparison with ILO conventions, key conventions in occupational safety and health. So the ministry have, together with ILO, have appointed a consultant to conduct a legal gap analysis before we draft the bill. Now, the legal gap analysis, as I have indicated, it's just analyzing how the current occupational safety and health in Namibia are aligned to International Labour Organization conventions and protocols. So that is what now the legal gap analysis report will inform us to say, when it comes to Convention 155, this is how Namibian's law is aligned to the convention, or this is how Namibia is not aligned to the conventions. And with that, this is how the analysis recommending that Namibia need to improve as we are developing now the Occupational Safety and Health Bill. So basically that is what the gap analysis report entails.
Okay, and what can the nation expect after the validation?
After the validation, as I've indicated, the gap analysis, the legal gap analysis is to inform the bill. So it's a progressive activity that we are busy with, that soon after the gap analysis report being validated, then we move to the stage of developing occupational safety and health bill. And this bill will be drafted by Namibians, occupational health and safety stakeholders, our social partners. So there will be consultation all around the country during the drafting of this bill.
Mrs. Nghidengwa, before we let you go, are there any final remarks from your side?
My final remarks it's just to say, launching an occupational safety and health policy is a milestone in Namibian history. Therefore, I'm calling upon the stakeholders in occupational safety and health and our social partners to join us during the launch, to launch our products, because this policy was developed by Namibian safety and health professionals, employers, and the workers. Is developed by Namibian people themselves. And as we are moving forward, launching a policy, it's a stepping stone for us to further to process further to the next level, as we are going to draft a national, Namibia Occupational Safety and Health Bill. Still calling upon our stakeholders, our social partners, to join hand in hand so that we can come up with another product that can guide us as we are enforcing and as we need to comply to occupational safety and health, and we also need to align ourselves as Namibians to international standards.
Thank you. There you have it. The National Occupational Safety and Health Policy will be launched on the 6th of December 2021, and thereafter the validation of the Occupational Safety and Health Legal Gap Analysis Report will take place. Stay tuned to our social media platforms for updates and upcoming events. From myself, Anna Salkius, and my guest, Mrs. Petrina Nghidengwa, it's goodbye until next time.
Goodbye.
Namibia at Work. Namibia at Work.